Oh my gosh, look at her butt. So y'all, we in Bad Boys, República Dominicana, okay? The episode starts with El Juan throwing shoes at Seisito. And then, they started attacking each other in the sprinter, which was kind of weird because it's like, one, I didn't expect El Juan to be like an object thrower, like I was really like, okay, but I mean, y'all be throwing like all the time, so it's like, but I just really didn't expect one to be a shoe thrower. But as usual, the usual menu items, Juan and Seisito, they're getting to it on the sprinter. And the thing that's kind of weird also is like, why is y'all doing this on a sprinter when like, there's no space, like the fate ain't finna be. But don't worry about that. And then Shawty asked like, who Noel wanted to address. And he said, like, he replied, like, he'll address it at the house. Because obviously, the person who he wants to address is sitting right in front of him. And that was kind of funny because it's like, we all know who you're trying to address. So it's like, and the person sitting right in front of you. So it's like, oh, we'll do it at the house, okay. So when the boys arrived, at the jet ski venue, Island Boy and Chiquito, they was like speaking to each other, and like Chiquito, he takes off his glasses and he's like, speaking to Island Boy, and it's just like his eye though, like you could literally see that like Chiquito really got effed up. Like I ain't gonna lie, like, cause we know what his face looks like in the confessional, like when he's cool. We know what he looked like when he came in the house, and when he took off them glasses, he was not looking nothing like. Nah, but it's the same thing with Seisito. I mean, Seisito's got a blue eye, and him wearing these glasses all the damn time, like, I don't know, like, it has a lot to do with the fact that he got a blue eye. So it's like, Seisito, El Juan, Chiquito, and Lynx. If we're being honest, the only person that Chiquito's been fighting like that is Lynx. So we all know, if Chiquito's face is looking like that, Lynx, damn bruh. So when they arrived at the venue, Island Boy and Chiquito, they were having their little conversation. And, before the boys go on the jet skis, El Juan requests a fade from Seisito, the usual menu, But to be quite honest with you, I think this time I'm not gonna be I'm just joking, but when it comes to El Juan, I mean Seisito is usually the one who's always popping shit and always going at it. It's usually Seisito. So this time I just feel like Juan, he just kinda had enough. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Seisito, he's been both of them been picking at each other. I'm not saying Seisito is just on his own and he's just the one doing everything on his own. No, I ain't saying that. But what I am saying though is that Seisito and, okay, let me just say it like this. If you know the dynamics between Shadi and Jada, that's kind of how it is with Seisito and Juan. I feel like Seisito is like the Shadi in the situation. Like he keeps pressing El Juan, right? And El Juan is just okay, because at the end of the day, it's I don't think he wants to fight, but at the same time, he can't just leave Seisito alone because, it's Bad Boys and, you trying to let another nigga press you like that. You want La CEO, Natalia, to come out of the bushes and start saying to El Juan, you finna let Seisito press you like that in República Dominicana? Oh, what? Oh, hell. You know what I mean? So I really feel like at some point, El Juan is gonna get to a point where it's let me just cancel this. Let me just cancel this out. Let me just cancel this out real quick, cause he playing with me and I ain't on that shit. You know what I mean? So El Juan requests that face from Seisito, and Jada got in the confession and he was he wanted to take that faith for Seisito, cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know where that came from, cause I'm just thinking to myself, when was you two that close? When was you two close? clouds to the point where you was taking fades for each other? Shit. Y'all already paying each other debts? Oh, so, Stacito and Juan, they ran their fight because, I mean, shit, El Juan, he really wanted it from Stacito. So he wanted it and he got it because, shit, El Juan, he really did his big one, okay? At least this time, it wasn't ain't no Super Bowl, okay? This time, El Horn, he wasn't ain't no Super Bowl shit, like, he wasn't ain't no Super Bowl, know what I mean? And I was glad because, bro, the last time we saw you, he was on that Super Bowl shit, and he was like, okay, cool, Super Bowl in this big, but I mean, we need more WWE and less Super Bowl, know what I mean? So yeah, El Juan, he beat Seisito the F up, and then Jada wanted to take the fight, so he took that fight. And y'all know, like, Jada, I don't know, I think Jada is not, I won't say like he's the only like the biggest guy, cause Noel is definitely also big. It's just that Noel isn't a fighter. That's the thing. Jada and Noel are kind of like the same size. You understand? The only difference is that Jada's kind of like he's a fighter. He's a fighter. He's mean. He's got an attitude. He's got it. Okay, yeah, Jada got it. Like when it comes to like fighting or battle or WWE or UFC type shit, like Jada got it. So that's what I'm saying. And his size also, that's definitely an advantage, cause bro, El Juan is buff, okay? He might not be like big and tall, but he buff, okay? Like when it comes to niggas his size, he definitely could get one in, on that Super Bowl shit. But in this case, we had like Island Boy say Miss Jada. Miss Jada. We got Miss Jada. We got Miss Jada. And Miss Jada's size, honestly, is just like, it's canceling all these boys out. I'm sorry. Jada is the biggest in the house. The biggest, and he's a heavy hitter. So at this point, this Jada is just, this Miss Jada is beating everyone the fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, it gets to a point where I feel like Jada's gonna become like, like that one that nobody wants to run a fight with. Cause of El Juan with the muscles, El Juan with the big muscles, but he can't even get to Miss Jada. Then then at that point, like, like, pack your shit up. Miss Jada might be the one that's gonna be either MVP or winning the cash prize. I really think Jada is definitely. I'm not saying that Miss Jada is definitely gonna be taking the cash prize, but one thing I can guarantee you for sure, is that Jada is literally in the top 3 of winning this cash prize baddies thing. I feel like the top 3 is gonna be between Jada and Pooty. Yeah, so Jada and El Juan, they got that, and they kind of tied in a way. So I feel like El Juan, he did his one, Jada did his one. That's why everyone was kind of saying that was a good fade, cause with Shadi been getting mopped. I am sorry, Shadi has been mopped. The fuck, like Shadi. Bro, so anyway, Jada, Jada ran his fade with Shadi. So Jada had Shadi on the floor, and Jada kind of like sneak, but I mean, shit, you've been trying to sneak Jada, so if Jada try to sneak you back, bro, I ain't finna say shit, okay? But, Shadi still wanted more. He was on the floor, but he wanted more. Shit. So yeah, in the sprinter, Shadi calls Jada a fake ass bae. A whole fake ass bae. And then, he tried to sneak Jada. And then, they just kept trying to fight, multiple times. And it just got to a point where it's like, hey, yo, wildin', yo. But it's like, Shadi, yeah, okay. But then Chiquito started crashing out. So this was in the house. So they got the sprinter. Then Chiquito started crashing out, and he's expressing how he feels about the house. And whether it's on the sprinter or in the house, either way, Chiquito, he started crashing out, and he's expressing how he feels about the house, and just about everyone. And I'm I don't know where it was coming from though. Maybe he was trying to like speak more. Check it though, you've been quiet, and then you just went from 0 to 100, and bro, wait, where's the clutch? Clutch where? Oh, shit. So either way, Landon says, they need to vote one person out. And Alpha elected himself to leave. And, Pooty called him bored in the confession, so it's basically like, okay, you can go, bye. So, yeah, he was like, shit. Cause, Alpha be on some, like, I'm dead ass, I ain't with this shit. Like, y'all be fighting for stupid shit, and it's just like, nah, I ain't with this shit. It's like, nah. Yeah, I could literally get the fuck. He voted himself out. I'm sorry, that was funny, but I mean, shoot. Sorry. Yeah, so Pooty voted Shorty to leave, and then El Juan disagreed. So then Pooty was like, shut up, beige. I see. And then it's like, Juan is laughing. Why ain't you fighting? I mean, you was throwing shoes at Cecito when he called you a cookie. So, where's the energy? But then, to be quite honest with you, I kind of get it, because at the end of the day, it's not like they were fighting. It's not like when Pooty called El Juan a beige. It's not like he actually meant like an actual beige. He was just like, and you guys know that's how the Pooty people be like. They be like that, they be like that. Like on that, shut up, beige. So, it's cool, it's cordial. Shawty was popping, his shit at Jada until Noel started like confessing his feelings with Jada on some. That shit hurt me because I find you attractive. And then Jada got in the confessional, and then the confessional song made me laugh like, boo. Like, that was so funny. And then Jada made that face like, now. Like, it's not like there's anything wrong with Noel, so it's not like we like laughing because it's Noel or whatever, cause like that. But it's just like, that was unexpected. Like, and the way Jada's reaction was funny because it came out of nowhere. Like, you not expecting like your ops. I know they not like their beef ain't real. They ain't got real beef like that. They ain't got no real beef. This Betty shit, this Betty beef. I know this is Betty shit, but I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't expect your ops to be sitting here and saying, I find you so attractive. Like, bitch, like, this shit is hurting me because I want to suck your dick. Girl, I know you fucking like. Noel, I don't know what Alaska you want to say. Bitch, oh shit. Noel, nah, you had me on the floor. Shit, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything, and you sitting and telling your ops, basically, I want you literally on your knees, bro. You literally on your knees, bro. And I'm just like, it's like cool. Okay, look, nah, it's like cool. I don't have a problem that you have a thing for Jada, but time, bro, time and a place. Like, you can't be confronting your ops about that beef, and then in the same breath, literally in the same breath, pun intended, cause you was on your knees. Pun, you know what I mean when I say on your knees, you was on your knees doing that thing, figuratively. But now it's like, shoot, now you confessing your feelings while you addressing the beef. Oh, Noel. Noel, we need to call the CEO Natalia. I'm sorry, la CEO Natalia. Let me get my iPhone. And call the CEO Natalia, because Noel, what the fuck? The girl. But I know you fucking lying. Anyway, let's get on. I guess like Landon, he feeling like la CEO Natalia, or he trying to be la CEO Natalia on that, like, house meeting shit. Oh, really, Landon, really? But either way, yeah. So the boys get off the bus and shit. Landon then says like, the boys, they finna get on the basketball court and handle it like boys, like bad boys. Cause he's like, at this point, like y'all just be like shit just be all over the show. And he's got a point. Cause the fades, obviously you guys, at this point y'all just be creating all these useless fades. So now all the fades are just all over the show. And I find it funny because Landon is actually an instigator. You be doing shit behind the scenes, okay? You got your own shit going on with one of the bad boys, okay? So you be doing shit behind the scenes, and then you be instigating, cause I don't know, Landon literally is the one that be calling these house meetings. So you trying to be on that Lasio Natalia shit. So you an instigator, you be doing shit. So now you trying to be like, oh, we finna, we finna handle it like, boy, I'm tired of this all over the show. Oh, please let me. But anyway, you have a point, cause I mean, shit, there's a lot of pending phase at the end of the day. Might as well get it out. Anyway, so as like people just getting off of the sprinters, cause remember they're not all on one sprinter, like they all on like different sprinters. Like let's say the first sprinter was Lennon and them, like they got off and then Lennon's like we don't handle it. But then Alpha, like he's explains it like he's leaving and why he's leaving. So the whole house kind of acted shocked like that he was leaving. And in person, I found it like in person they all acting like concerned and like, oh, Alpha, no, Alpha, don't go. But then like in the confessionals they be going hard, like in the confessionals they be like, yeah, go home, island girl Donald Trump want me go home, they pull up with my wrist looking like a snow cone, y'all. Dead ass, bro. But in person, they don't sound. Oh, I wanted to see the best for you. I ain't want to see you go home. But in the confessional, like I just said, it's like island girl Donald Trump want me go home. They pull out with my wrist, looking like a snow cone. Wait. I know you fucking lying. Y'all faking shit. But at the end of the day, it's like this Zeus and his bad boys, baddies, bad girls, bad wild, bad bitch and brown. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah. Anyway, like Alpha was like explaining he's leaving and blah. So Shadi started like, dapping up the boys, and as he makes his exit, well not Shadi but like, I mean, Shadi, it's not Shadi, but like Shadi, Shadi get down, good luck. Yeah, mommy, see. Anyway, he was dapping up the boys, as was making his exit, and then Jada and Shadi, they are in a fade. Like, and Shadi tried punching Jada, but like he accidentally swam. That was so funny. Like Shadi tried to punch Jada, and then he swam, and Jada was there like, Miss Jada, island boy style, wagwan, Miss Jada. Miss Jada was just there like, oh, island girl Donald Trump want me go home. Still pull up with my wrist looking like a snow cone. Bro. So, that happened, and then, yeah, they tried again, and yo, when I say I didn't expect that shit, I never expected it. Okay, I never expected it. He tried again. Okay, so Shadi tried again, and Miss Jada, this is Sparta, kicked Shadi straight into Wakanda. I not play with you, girl. He kicked Shadi straight into Wakanda. I say like, wagwan, Shadi, is you okay, wagwan? Cause, bitch, you was in Wakanda, girl. From Dominican Republic straight into Wakanda. Oh, Miss Jada, you was a threat. You was a real threat. You hear me? You're a real threat in the Dominican Republic. You're a real threat in the bad boys' horse. Shit. Yo, that kick was very personal. That's all I'm gonna say about that thing. Shadi, I apologize on Miss Jada's behalf. Jada literally has been leaving Shadi. Like, Shadi ain't finna get that. And Shadi can't, especially on the sprinter. Like, Shawty, you pressed that ninja, and you was like, going on, and it got to a point where the whole thing just ended up, like it was even going on, and then the whole sprint ended up keeping quiet, because even after they did it again, you kept asking, so is we done? So is we finished? Okay, so please, Miss Jada's not a bully. Don't call her a bully. I mean, don't call him a bully. Don't be on that bully shit. So they ran multiple fights, but Shadi kept losing. And at that point, Jada kept he whooped him. Jada whooped him, mobbed him, kicked him. Jada literally refurbished Shadi. Shadi was a refurbished device, ready to go. Shit, Shadi just. So Jada explains that Shadi kept forcing the beef, okay? Y'all, we in this bit and y'all, so please, okay? So Chiquito then addresses the house about subliminals. Chiquito comes out of nowhere and Chiquito, you was cool. I feel Chiquito, I don't know. That's one of their things, if you don't know how to pop your shit, then just don't. Cause Chiquito comes out of nowhere and he's just and it's just bro. It's the same thing with El Señor Pez. I hate it when y'all just be crashing out for stupid shit. There's nothing wrong with being a crash out, but my whole thing is if you wanna be crashing out, learn to direct your shit and learn to stand on your shit, and when it's time to fight, then stand on their shit. Cause I feel El Juan, he said exactly what I'm thinking. He made a valid point. Chiquito's on their shit on you don't want to get in the paint, or you feel you ain't finna get smacked, or you just bro, if you finna be on that, if you're finna be popping your shit, you're in El Señor Pez. If y'all I don't care if y'all are crash outs, cool. But same thing with whatchamacallit, when they were throwing water and then the water ended up hitting Pootie and then Pootie got in. That wasn't a fight that Pootie had to ran, but obviously it was a stray. So at this point, Chiquito, you're getting out here and then you're starting to crash out. You're throwing strays. I don't care. One thing that I like about what Miss Jada said it from the beginning, and I felt for the same way it applied to Miss Jada, it applies to everyone. Don't be like everyone. If you want to address everyone, then just know that you can get it from everyone then. Don't shoot stray bullets. And then when the stray bullets start hitting people, you get angry when they attacking back at you. You can't be shooting stray bullets into a crowd, and then when the crowd comes for you, then you say, "Oh, but I wasn't aiming at anyone. I was just shooting." Okay, but you were still shooting. So then stand on that shit, bruh. So that's my thing with Chiquito, with this whole crashing out thing that he didn't do. I mean that he did do. He came out crashing and said, "If you don't like me, tell me." Your point is valid, but my whole thing is you be quiet. You don't want to be getting in the paint like that. Your face is messed up. So at that point, just address the house properly. You ain't gotta do all that. Yo, shit. But anyway, Chiquito, he addresses the house about subliminals and, people is, being shady and you're being sideways and shit. So, you start saying, I'm the littlest guy here. Please don't start with that shit. Don't start with that shit. This is Bad Boys, bro. Don't be trying to cookie yourself. Cause you're trying to make yourself a little cookie. Don't do that, because then at that point, then just please. I mean shit. Chiquito, fix yourself, okay? Please. The fuck? Anyway, So he was on, so I'm the littlest guy here, and who wants me gone, and screaming at the top of his lungs, spazzing out. So, and at that point, Chiquito and Cosinho, they ended up getting into it, because, Cosinho, he felt disrespected, apparently. He felt some type of way. But to be quite honest with you, it's exactly what I'm saying. Chiquito is his volume, your tone, your body language, everything. You ready to go. And this is Bad Boys, everyone is ready. People will literally, Alpha said it himself, these people will literally catch a fight out of fresh air. So if you're sitting here, you're literally like a hoe with her legs wide open saying, so if a ninja sees a hoe with her leg on a bed with her legs wide open, she's ready to go, I know I'm finna shit, as long as I've got a balloon, you know, as long as I've got a balloon, shit, I'm finna get in the paint. So obviously, Cosinho is seeing this bass crashing out, so it's like, you know, let me tame this bang, this bang. Yo, I'm on the flow. But anyway, so Cosinho, he ended up getting to with Cosinho. Yeah, Cosinho ended up getting to with Chiquito, and yeah, Chiquito and Cosinho in their fade, and they both got hits in, like, until Cosinho had Chiquito on the flow. Shit, no shade, no tea. You know what I mean? Cause I mean, you was on that shit. Okay, so you can get it. You really can. You can, Chiquito. You can fucking get it, bruh. The fuck? So after that, you know, while Chiquito was in the phone booth, you know, that whole shit just like, you know, it would happen. So Chiquito, while he was in the phone booth, you know, with his family, you know, he's with like familia, and you know, his wife, like, hello baby, I miss you. Oh, I miss that. So yeah, that's him, and I miss the kids too. You know, and you know the wife is on the phone. Hey, papi, my kuchana. You know, oh, I miss. That's how it be though. So yeah, they just having that conversation like I miss you and shit, and you know Chiquito's just like explaining like what's going on in the house. I don't know like if the people that they be on the phone with know what's going on, cause sometimes these people just be on the phone, you know, popping their shit, and it's just like, do the people on the other side even know what's going on? Cause remember they ain't seen the show. This is during filming, so they ain't seen the show, so they ain't know what's going on. So it's like you have to explain everything. And you know, when people explain their side of the story, they always explain the side that kind of makes them look cool. They ain't finna explain the side that makes them look like a donkey hoe. I mean, shit. So yeah, but Noelle walked in and started like, you know, kneeling. Noelle got on her knees, and I was like, shit, Noelle, what's going on, girl? Girl, what time is it? Is it 9 o'clock? Is it 9 p.m.? Is it 9 p.m., Noelle? Shit, bitch. But, yeah, Noelle got on her knees and, like, you know, told Chiquito how, you know, he got this, and, you know, basically giving a pep talk or something. I ain't gonna lie, I was waiting for some action, cause, I mean, shit, cause you already know, like, the baddies, they got that shit going on, aka Summer and Big Lex. Summer and Big Lex T type shit. So I mean shit, if we got that shit on the bad boys, I mean shit, bitch. Shit, bitch. So yeah, but he just gave like Chiquito like a pep talk and some shit, and that like shit ended. So Lynx then makes a dramatic entrance back into the house, and you know, Shadi goes to Alpha to talk to him, and you know, as he's packing his bags up, you know, and that was just like the main like things that kind of like happened, cause Lynx came back, at least like he wasn't gone for like multiple episodes. He went hospital, came back, and he's back in. He's seen Alpha packing his shit up. He's like, Alpha, no, don't go. So yeah, that's what it is, yeah. But I mean, shit, that's like the most, I guess, standing out point for this episode. So we're gonna see what's happening in the next episode. The next episode, I'm not gonna lie, it looks tea. The recap looks tea. So I'm excited for the next episode. We're finna see, hopefully, yeah, it's definitely going down. It's going down for real. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'm gonna catch you in the next recap, yo. What's up?